Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Valley Midnight. I am your host, Nick. I usually don't say this often, but I have been noticing a couple things on while I'm working on the channel. I get a lot of views, but unfortunately I don't get no subscribers. So usually I make a point of not to say this, but I think maybe this time around I'll go ahead and say this. If you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe, like, and please share. Help this channel grow. Just kind of help me out. There's no problem if you do enjoy the content, of course. And I just wanted to get that out of the way so that way I don't have to repeat myself, because I have had a couple of friends who have told me that they thank me for not having to say that so often as many other YouTubers do, and it does tend to get a little bit annoying. So once again, for the last time, please subscribe to this channel, like, and please share if you do enjoy this type of content. Anyway, on to the story. This story is going to be about basically my sister-in-law and my sister. They had a wonderful day, and they usually love going bike riding. And in this case, things weren't so normal when it came to this type of a bike ride. Usually the days themselves, they love just hanging out, going out into pretty much the outskirts of Mercedes, Texas itself. But for this day in particular, something seemed to be off. And for them, it was a big deal. And you'll know why in just a moment. And also, because last time I did not do this, one of my sisters got mad at me. So I might as well just go ahead and let her know. Amber, here you go. Here's your shout out. I love you. I love all of you. Yes, there you go. For any intents and purposes, please don't call me and get mad at me again. So Amber, love you. Here's your shout out. Enjoy. Carlos, please help me out as well as you're hearing this. If you are hearing this, please try to make sure my sister does not angrily call me on the phone to tell me that I did not give her dues. Okay? Thank you, Carlos. You're a big help. I love you guys. Until next time, once again, I am your host, Nick. Grab your drink and put your legs up. This is Valley Midnight. Evening bike ride. A beautiful summer evening. The wind is cool and breezy. Birds chirping on high as the sun paints a mystifying color of blue, orange, and white, seamlessly blending into the South Texas sky. This feeling of peace and quiet would go unnoticed by many, but not by my sisters. The beauty and magnificence of that evening was too hard to let it simply pass. Instead, they decided a wonderful bike ride through the back roads was the best way to spend time with this gorgeous scenery. Down the road they went, past the apartments, into a cemetery. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just a peaceful, relaxing bike ride. Onwards they go, into a dirt road and up a hill. How incredible it must have felt looking down towards the open field. A sea of green grass swaying gently in the wind. No houses, no people to distract them. Just themselves and a small black dog. A dog? Out here so far from town? An odd scene at first, and how small the black dog appeared. My sister stood there for a moment, curious at the sight they had spotted. The black dog stopped for a moment and smelled the air. He looked to his left and then to his right. There he stood, looking directly at my sisters. A sense of fear came upon them. This dog now felt menacing, as if a dark shadow covered its face and body. My sisters slowly turned their bikes around, preparing to leave. Suddenly, its eyes began to glow bright red. Its big white fangs bared at them as it slowly moved step by step. It was not a dog they were seeing, but something much larger as it made its approach. Its fur was unruly, black and glossy with the evening sun, growling and snarling, saliva dripping down from its mouth onto the ground. Quickly, my sisters pushed the bikes forward with as much force as they could gather, pedaling as fast as their legs would allow them. The animal shot out after them across the open field. My sisters went down the hill into the cemetery, never looking back, passing the apartments and back onto the road. They made it home, throwing down their bikes and closing the gate behind them. Nothing was there, just a cool summer breeze blowing all around them.